You're on mute.
Thanks. Good catch right off the get-go. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday's call. It is our Q&A. But if you got the email last night, we actually called this call more about the upcoming game that's going to be introduced to you guys. So we're very excited to share that. We got some things we got to go through first today. So let's do the legal introduction. My name's David Cutler. I'm actually COO. Today with me, I have Paul Davis, head of operations. Justin here, who heads up, actually does more than just player support. He's back-end support of all kinds. Today's date is August the 12th, and it's a little after 12 o'clock New York time. Okay, guys, how are you all doing around the world? Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're getting excited about this new game coming up. I know that we are, and we've been kind of pushing pretty heavy this week to get things into a mode that we can start playing our first game tomorrow night so that we can go through the whole week. For you, for the general public, the game is scheduled to go live on 1 week this Monday morning. It will go to the August the 21st, which is 1 minute past a.m. New York time. Now, we are considering, guys, so you're all aware of this, changing that time zone over to UTC time. UTC time is where our servers are. That decision will be announced either on Wednesday midweek call, or it will be announced on next Saturday. So there could be a change in the time just to make it so it's pretty well a lot easier for people, whether you're in Australia, Kelly, people out there, or whether you're out in Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, or somewhere like that. So we're trying to make that decision or get that approval that we can change that over from the regulators to UTC time. So that's number one. Number two, guys, there is going to be a push going on this weekend. We were very successful in our new email changeover servers on Thursday. We thank you all for your patience. As you're aware, and you should have received the emails, it may go into your spam if you have not got us in your phone book or your directory. You may want to go ahead and put info@avazoo.com inside your directory or inside your contacts. The only reason being is we've gone over to a new server, and we will be using multiple domains and multiple IP addresses as we move forward. So you might want to put that in there. So if anything with Avazoo will always come in. But we had a good response automatically last night. We sent out an email to let people know that about today's call, and the delivery ratio is a lot higher than what we've been getting. So we're very happy about that. The changeover process only took a few hours, and it started to propagate around the world. So we're very happy about that. We also noticed that all of you are getting your free entry emails and your new sign-up emails. So congratulations on you guys doing the new sign-ups. We had a lot of good sign-ups coming this week. So good job, especially Kelly out there kicking butt again. So great job coming from down south. Okay, so guys, we're going to go through a couple of things today very quickly. We're going to show you a couple of other changes, what's going to happen on the sign-up. We're going to come back to this to go through the games and how the games play. For those of you who are not aware of it, we're going to come back to that. The first thing what we're going to do is address the 24-hour marathon. We want to bring that up and get that out in the open so everybody knows where we are. We've only got another Tuesday night is we cut everything off. So I'm going to ask Paul to come on with us so Paul can bring me up to date on where we're at on the marathon and the voting and everything else. So Paul, you want to jump on the call? He's here somewhere.
Sorry, I can't see my face.
Good morning, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Well, it's unusually bright in the UK today, so I'm having trouble seeing my own screen.
You mean you got the sunshine out there?
Yeah, it's actually sunny for once.
Wow. Well, you need to get outside and go and enjoy yourself. All right. So for those of you who don't know who Paul Davis is, he's head of operations for us. He's been doing so much more. And obviously a lot of you know that he traveled to India with us. Several different countries. And then he got an infection in his foot and he had to have a couple of his toes removed. So he's still struggling a little bit, but he's definitely healing. Thanks for the prayers, guys, out there for him. Paul, I'm going to hand it over to you. If you'd like to do something, I don't know if you want to bring up the screen and show the website, the changes, or if you just want to talk about it. But if you'd like to bring everybody up to date on what's going on with the 24-hour marathon, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll share the screen and bring it up for you guys now.
Cool.
Okay, so we changed the 24-hour marathon page because obviously we did the 24-hour marathon, which we all really enjoyed doing. We had a great time doing it, a lot of fun with everyone that participated in the games and everything like that. But the most important part for us guys is getting the votes in now. Like Dave said, we're going to close everything down on Tuesday. That's when we'll calculate all the votes and we'll make sure that the money gets to the right people. Now, talking about the money, there was an issue with PayPal. A lot of people that did the donations actually clicked on the goods and services. Unfortunately, PayPal withheld these now. So it means that the refunds will be coming to you guys if PayPal can't sort it out their end for us. If this does happen, please redonate because obviously every penny counts that goes towards these great causes. So the new website, like I said, we just changed the 24-hour marathon one. So welcome back. As we go down, we still talk about the charities because obviously some people are on this call now might not have been on the marathon itself. We put up the video that we were playing at the top of every hour, so you can go through and see what the charities are all about. And then as we come down, you can still get involved if you're a small business or a non-profit or a large NGO. Please go to our main website and see how you can get involved there for the future ones. We have been talking about the next marathon, so watch this space. It will be coming soon, all the information. Again, as you continue down the page, you can click on the videos. We've got the one there with all the speakers on there. And as you come down, we've got the one from the 6 hour as well. Now, if you go into the marathon speakers part, it'll actually take you to the sections that you want to be taken to. So if there's a particular person you want to re-listen to their full speech during the event, it's there for you. Also, we have the Avazoo story, which was written by the winners. So as you go through there, it's got the names just after there of the people that wrote it. And we're trying to get a video done of this, of the cartoon, and hopefully it'll be something that everyone will enjoy watching. I certainly enjoyed the games, even though they all didn't work, which, again, I apologise for, but we learn as we go. It was the first event of its type, and obviously we wanted to continue on in this fashion. And then, obviously, we got all the winners and everything like that. Now, if you've not yet emailed Carol, now Carol's not here today, we need to get in touch with Carol. So if you go to carol@avazoo.com and send her an email claiming your prize, we'd appreciate it. If anyone doesn't claim the prize before the 15th, which is this coming Tuesday, like we said, we're going to close it down, and then we'll pay that forward. We'll do that automatically. You've all had plenty of opportunity to claim. We're telling you again now, but if you don't claim before the 15th, we will be paying your prizes forward. Okay, Dave, I think that pretty much covers.
Right. So what I've just done, guys, is I just put in the link. If you let me take the screen for a second, Paul, and I will go over and show you guys. I just put in the link so you guys can see it. The other video to go up is obviously the video of the games. So if you have not yet seen it, I've just put that link in the chat box there so you guys can get in there and see it. But this is actually part of the games. So it was narrowed down from the 24 hours divided by 2.
Phone charger.
Obviously you had
USB phone charger.
Mute. But obviously we had the guest speakers come on, and then we had the games every odd hour. So we took the 12 hours, we've narrowed that down. Obviously people there playing, there's Elias playing. So these are the talent shows. These are the different games that people played in. So if you haven't seen it yet, it really is a cool thing to go and do, to go and watch so you can see. So if you get a chance, go and check that out. And I put that link in there. Obviously, we'd like you to make sure you like us and make sure you make a comment. That would really be awesome. So guys, that's number one. Now, so please listen to what we said to you about the PayPal. The PayPal allowed us to receive the money, but it put it on hold because it was the person that made the donations, or persons that made the donations, obviously not being there and not seeing their screen, but there must have been an option for goods and services and not just where it had a button said for donations. and people clicked on the goods and services. That requires from PayPal to release the funds. It requires a bill of lading, some kind of delivery, some kind of proof that the products that you purchased gets delivered. Well, that doesn't work like that in a donation. We've been on with PayPal. They're supposed to let us know first part of the week. As soon as we know first part of the week what will happen, like Paul said, either there'll be a refund to the person's PayPal account, and we're hoping if that happens, there'll be an attached email we can add there, which would also say to them, please remake your donation. No matter what, the worst scenarios, because we need to close out and make the donation, that the worst scenario would be is we would delay it maybe to Saturday next week rather than this upcoming Wednesday. The goal is to close everything out Wednesday, allowing everybody to get ready for the new games and start playing and winning money. So bottom line to the deal is, if there's a delay, it would be because of PayPal. If not, we will go ahead and do the donations. We will divide them up to whatever the vote is, announce the winners, and make the donations, and actually ask the people to come on the company next Saturday to receive the donations. So that's what we're hoping to happen, unless it gets delayed, and then we'd have to leave it to the last minute. So guys, thank you for all of your efforts and everything through the marathon. Now I'm going to go through a couple of things right now, guys, that we need to just address as in the sign up for you guys. So you're going to see there is a new push going to happen this weekend. It'll most probably go out either late tomorrow night or possibly on Sunday evening. It just depends right now when we get everything ready. So at the current time, you're going to see, you see this pattern right now. If you was in the Double Down program back in Christmas, you would have seen the Double Down program had the same content. We are duplicating this, or very, very similar to this, which I'll show you a quick screenshot. It's going to look more like this. This is going to be your view of your dashboard when you go to it. This pops up. Thank you for becoming part of the Avazoo family. And then there's a couple of wording changes we're going to do on the statement here. But bottom line, guys, is when you go into your dashboard, the leaders board is going to show on the right side now, where originally we thought it was going to open up a link. Roy's decided to go kind of this angle. But as you can see from this will identify it. What we found out, and it was actually after Wednesday's call, what we found out, if some of you had not, if some of you had never done like the Facebook page, YouTube channel, or whatever it was going to be, if at that time you hadn't done that, then there wasn't an option for you to go back and update your records. So there is a push being done, which is either going to go tonight or tomorrow night, Sunday night, that will fix that problem, that you'll be able to go and then go and click back to make sure. So it'll show up on your dashboard, the difference in here. So again, what I'm talking about here in the game, I'll quickly go through a couple of other slides. So what will happen is, again, a better view for your dashboard without that in there. You got a weekly game and you got a monthly game. Okay, so I know they both say weekly spin-off here and weekly, but you've got a weekly and a monthly game that's going to come up. There is a daily game that we're not introducing immediately. The daily game will say coming soon, and that is an actual there's a particular reason why that daily game is going to be coming in. We started working on it this week. We've got the approvals from the regulators. It does change things dramatically with our licensing, what we're doing. So we have to really be careful and get the right approvals from the regulator every time we do this. But the daily game is going to be, there's going to be one spin per hour, and it's going to run for 18 hours. So you're going to get 18 spins if you're up 18 hours for any reason, or you'll be able to come in. But if you miss the hour, you'll miss the spin. So obviously, the goal is that you guys stay up as many hours as you can, or we don't want to tire people out, but we're doing it to cover people around the world. If we just opened up for 12 hours, some parts of the world, you guys would be sleeping and you wouldn't have the opportunity. So it's going to be one spin per hour, and there are going to be 20 people on the top board. I keep looking over because I don't know the program in depth yet. And what's going to happen is that that 18 spins, if you get them, are going to accumulate, or 10 spins or 6 spins will accumulate to the highest numbers. And then the top 20 of that daily game will then go into a spin-off. Now, the spin-off is totally different because of the way it's put together. So we'll explain the daily game when we get to that. We predict that we're going to roll that out sometime around the 10th of September. So you got the game starting next week, which will be the first weekly game that you guys can play in, and then followed by the weekly game on the 1st of September. You're going to roll out the 4-week program. The 4-week program is our monthly game, which obviously is a 4 weeks, not a calendar month. Make sure that's clear, where you can participate in that. So it'll go first, the weekly starts off on August the 21st, 1 minute past midnight, which is a week on Monday. And then basically the following week, we'll be doing the spin-off and launching of the monthly game. Both of these games, what you see or coming up, give you a little bit more of them in depth. You will have the opportunity. And remember, so there's a little bit changed here on these diagrams, which is what I wanted to share with you guys. The spin-off is going to be, the qualifying is still only going to be 4, because even though we just showed you this image, sorry guys, let me get to the right image. Even though you've just seen this, the verify of your account is something you do on the sign up before you even get into the dashboard. The profile picture is something you do before you get into the dashboard. So you've got the like, the subscribe, the login, and join the CRC. The making the payment is something you do. So that'll be made before the 4 come up. So you're still going to see the initial check marks, but it's going to be a little bit a different layout, just so you know. But bottom line is the clock on the website. We're going to go through that in a couple of minutes, how that works. You come over, you must have the 4 check marks to make the pop-up or the wheel spin. So remember that, they must happen. It does help you with the raffle. If you decide that you just want to buy a raffle ticket and just participate in the raffle, get your free entries using the app and the CRC, that all stays the same. That doesn't affect it. It doesn't take anything away from your raffle entry at all. This is a completely standalone product that is a free game for you to play in, to create your excitement and spread the word, and so winners can get seen. But bottom line to deal is that wheel will only open up when all 4 checks. Now, if you have referred somebody, currently, if you refer somebody, you only get free entries, 15 free entries. When I say only, that's a huge thing, guys. When you think about the free entries, now the entries work. Every time you refer somebody, 15 free entries. The difference is now when you refer somebody and that person falls in the top 20, and this is not the spin-off board, this is just in the leaders board. So they don't even have to go on to win for you to get your reward. So you refer somebody, they go on and spin the wheel, they fall in the top highest number, and you win, or you receive what we call a winning bonus of $20. Now, there's only one qualifying on that winning bonus. You have to refer somebody. That's it. So you got 2 asterisks you'll see on your drawings. This is all on the website. We'll show you where it's going to be. And then you receive that. Now, you can have one in every one of these spots. You can have, if you refer a lot of people, you can have multiple referrers in here and you can receive that bonus. It has nothing to do with the winnings of the spin-off. The top 5 people will go into the spin-off, and the spin-off then goes into all different kinds of prizes. Guys, they will be as little as a pen and as high as $1,000 to start with. There are things on here that you're going to find out next Wednesday. We're going to introduce what the prizes are, but there are some great prizes. Again, I don't want everybody to sit here and think it's $1 billion prizes. It's not, but they are good gifts. They're good prizes to win. There are cash prizes to win, even airline tickets and other stuff as well. So it's kind of be pretty cool. That's in the daily and, the weekly and the monthly games. Once we start officially, really kicking this off, which will be September 1 now, obviously, because of all the delays, ticket sales come in. Once the ticket sales hit $25,000 in a week, these are all weekly. We take 1% of ticket sales and we throw that into cash prizes on the board. 2%, 3% as it goes up. So when it gets up to $1 million a week, remember we are selling 50 million tickets. We're creating not millions, but billions of dollars. I haven't worked out the final number, but it's 5% goes into the board. So that's, if it's 2 million in ticket sales, then it's 5% of 2 million. So, that's $100,000 that's going to go into prizes. So this will increase as the ticket sales will increase. Even if you spin off, the top 50 will be getting some reward of free entries. So even if you go into the playoff, you'll actually get 25 free entries plus the prize. So you're even covered with free entries as well. So guys, that's pretty well how the game works. Of course, to play in that game, it must be qualified. You must have that. The monthly game is a little bit different. The cycle, 4-week cycle, I got to stop calling it a monthly game. Very similar. The only difference is there is no referral bonus on this one. The referral bonus is on the weekly game, not the monthly game. So you can come in here, you participate in here, same scenario, you spin it in, and then you go in the top 5 spin off. The cool thing about this is you get 1 spin to land on a product. Let's say the product's got 1 through 40 numbers on here. Let's say your number you land on is number 18, or that was number 18. You drop on number 18, you look down on the chart below, and you look at whatever the prize is for number 18. These will be changed every month. There'll be different prizes on here every month, different sponsors. I talk about Herbie a lot, which is from Keith. I know Keith has already made a commitment on here. So Herbie product that you saw in the 24-hour marathon, that'll be on here and potentially be on the weekly one. That's up to Keith. And then that gift will be going out so you can use that. That's a great gift. That is something that, gives you extra life of your vegetables and everything that you do. So guys, the gifts will be multiple different things. Yes, cash prizes. Yes, this will get the $50,000 spin-off prize on here. So it's pretty exciting. The difference is that if you land on that prize and you haven't referred anybody in that whole cycle, then what's going to happen is you're only going to get that prize. However, if you refer 3 people in that 4-week cycle, you get an additional spin. So if you land on the first prize and it's a t-shirt and you say, hey, I don't really want a t-shirt. I want the $300 or the $30,000 or whatever the number is. Okay. Then you can respin it again. If you have 5 referrals, you get 2 spins plus the original one, and then 10 spins for 10 referrals gets you 3 spins plus the first one. So obviously, guys, this is all pushed about pushing ticket sales for the company, for doing our cause, and you're being rewarded for doing that. So we just hope you know that where that goes. The next thing is on our, let me quickly close off this screen for a second. Well, actually, I'll just go through this. So you can see the new sign-up process here. So you can see this person here signed up 6 hours ago and has gone and liked the CRC and everything else, but has not downloaded the app. So this is going to allow you to see this in your dashboard. You're going to see the people that you've signed up and had tickets to. Same person here. This person's gone in and hasn't liked the Facebook page CRC, done the sign-up profile. So the bottom line is, guys, you're going to be able to see this over the weekend in a better format than the way it is structured right now, just so you know. Also, please remember, ticket holders, they will fall over into the deleted folder. So as you can see, there are a bunch of names now falling out of the system because they didn't do their profile, did not meet the raffle requirements, deleted by, and whoever it is deleted from them. So this is going in, and we are now cleaning up the database of people that have not completed their profiles. So guys, please reach out to your people. If they've got a ticket, if they've got a profile put together, it's foolish to lose it at this stage. All they got to do is update it and make sure they're done. But anyway, the bottom line is it is all in there. Now, I want to show you the new website, but I just need to go and do something first, which should be easy. Good. So let's come back to that and share screen. Okay, so the new website will have a countdown clock on it, which will be always the 28-day cycle. So right now, this is our website, but you don't see the clock across the top. Play now, log in, obviously still there. So when you come down on the site here, this is a web view. So when you come down, we haven't adjusted the site. Your all your information is here about the program. Learn more, click on Avazoo, the $100 billion raffle for charity. Then talks about the free entries and creates the urgency. Then over 16 minutes. Right after that, it says find out more, but wait, it gets better. And then it talks about the free game, how the people can participate, and it doesn't affect their raffle. They click onto here to find out more, and when they click onto there, it goes to a brand new page introducing the Avazoo through weekly and monthly game. Now remember, there is a daily game, so we still got some words to pull out, but it goes in and it will explain it in here. And what I just showed you guys, so you know, a quick overview on how to play. Log into your Avazoo dashboard. So this image will be the final dashboard image. When we get the final dashboard image, which I just showed you just now, is very close. So people will know where to go to play. They just click and they log in, or they click the login at the top. Then what will happen is it goes and picks the game you want to do, and then it tells people why we're needing the 4 green checkmark ticks. It's an open, expandable. So we've kept it. If nobody's really concerned about it, then you don't have to worry about reading about it. But what we did, when you follow with Facebook or whether you download the app, you can get your free entries. So there's explanations in there if people need that. That is all completed and done. Then it goes down and spin the wheel, of course, the winning strategy and how to do it. So all these are done, guys. Just got to change out some images, ready to rock and roll. And of course, it goes on and explains about the referral bonus for new people coming in. And of course, even goes at the bottom and says, make sure you get the right plan ticket. You know, don't come in at the $20 if you want to come in at the syndicate or the $100 ticket. Then it goes over to past winners, or goes into live games, or back to home. So what will happen is at the top, to break it down, to give everybody more details, the menu, there's daily game, weekly game, and the monthly game. So when you click on the weekly game, when you go into that link there, it goes over and tells you all about the weekly game. And again, a lot of expandables in here for those people who want to read and go into details. They'll be able to do it. But remember, all you got to do, anybody that has ever seen one of these as a kid game or plays roulette or something like that, pretty well knows you got to spin it. You will click and spin it. It tells you how to do it here. Spin for the glory. You get your 5-time spin. You end up on the leaders board. That is the brand new image we got to put in there for the leaders board. So again, it just walks you through it step by step. And we also have a video that goes on here as well. So we're set, as in we're waiting right now on the testing where everything goes, and we expect all this to happen tomorrow night. And we will start spinning for the first weekly game. And again, there is no cost to playing the game apart from the qualifier. What we have done is we've got some great promotions we are going to push on Wednesday next week and next Saturday, that why you want to do this. Now, we've already opened up one promotion. And what that one promotion is, guys, if you're not aware of it, is we feel that we don't want to leave people behind. You know, we got a couple of thousand, we're more than a couple of thousand people out there that have not got their profile completed. They're about ready to lose out the opportunity. So we've given all of you the opportunity to go in and rekindle some of the people. So if they rekindle, meaning they go in, they update their profile, they get it up to date to make sure they meet legal requirements for the KYC. And then they play in the first game. That's the first weekly game, which will be August 21st, is when it kicks off at 1 minute past 1. Then you get rewarded if they were in your winning line. You get rewarded because you get a ticket for the next raffle. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we have a lot more other promotions we're going to announce on Wednesday, which is the official information day. We have a lot of sponsors that we're still talking to, and I think the sponsors will grow every single week. I mean, literally every week, because more and more people will want to come on and play. Of course, what we've got geared up is for the whole week of August 21st through to the following 1st of September. Remember, there's 7 days for the weekly wheel, and then right after the weekly game ends at midnight on that following Sunday, then there's 3 days for the spin-off. So it's actually a 10-day cycle. 21st takes you through to the 1st of September. The monthly game starts as the other game is beginning. So it's kind of pretty well laid out. So Elias, what I'd like to do, if you would like to come on and explain very quickly for our Spanish community where we are. And if you have any questions, or if you want me to show some things, I can share some of the screenshots. Would you like me to do that on the screen, or do you just want to tell them about it?
Hello. Can you hear me?
We can not only hear you, you can see how good looking you are.
Thanks. Okay, I will be explaining. I have been taking notes. I will be explaining in general about everything, and when I need and maybe I need the weekly game image, so as to explain something about it.
Do you want any screenshots of the new dashboard sign up at this stage? You're not worried about that?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want, let's start with that actually.
Okay, so let me stop with that there. So for those of you who aren't aware what we're doing right now, we have a very good Spanish community out there that we like them to be on the calls with us. Elias heads up our Spanish community, and he's down in Honduras, and we come on and we update people on these live calls a little bit to just help out for everybody, but we feel that they're just as important as anybody else. So I'll do a couple of different screenshots as you're talking, and then you tell me if you want a particular one up. But there is the one they're going to start to see. So that will be, so you know there. So if you want to start there, that'd be great. You let me know where to go from here.
Okay, no problem. Hola, muy buenos días. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están, amigos? Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Hoy tenemos unas explicaciones muy interesantes para ustedes. Y muy importante también, lo primero de todo, en este fin de semana vamos a hacer un push, un update para el sitio web de nosotros. Vamos a ver cosas diferentes adentro del dashboard que va a ayudar a todos ustedes a saber dónde están parados, como dicen. Por ejemplo, si usted invita a una persona y esta persona no hizo el proceso completo para configurar su perfil, va a salir en la página, como están mirando ahorita enfrente de ustedes, van a salir cada nombre, y al lado de cada nombre va a salir un icono colorido diferente. Representa, por ejemplo, la aplicación, el CRC, ¿cómo se llama? El Facebook, el YouTube, porque recuerdan que cada uno debe de entrar y seguir las páginas, bajar la aplicación, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, es muy importante estar pendiente con todas las personas que usted invita y mire si ya terminó el proceso o no, porque si no termina el proceso no va a entrar ni en el juegos, ni en el boleto, ni va a activar el boleto, ni nada de esto. Debe de tener el perfil completo al 100%, ¿ok? Y usted puede ayudarle para darle seguimiento. Esto va a empezar a verlo ya, yo creo que después de hacer la última actualización, hoy en la noche o mañana, y vamos a empezar a ver estos detalles. También otra cosa muy importante, que cada uno de nosotros, cada uno de que tiene un boleto, sea player, sea VIP, sea lo que sea, si no tiene tu perfil configurado completamente, no va a poder ni jugar, no va a poder hacer nada. Entonces es muy importante poner atención a esto y configura tu perfil correctamente en el dashboard para tener los 4 marcas del app, del CRC, del Facebook, del YouTube, para tener una marca verde que usted ya está calificado. Si hay una no está en verde, no puede jugar. ¿Ok? Es muy importante esto. Entonces, perdón, esto es algo que debemos poner atención a esto. Si usted conoce una persona que estaba en Avazoo, pero está, como dice, en estado dormiente, no está haciendo nada, no está activo, si usted activa a esta persona de nuevo para que él entra y configura su perfil completamente, Avazoo va a premiar a usted con un boleto para el próximo rifa. Y si usted, por ejemplo, activaste 10 o 12 personas, usted ya está cubierto para todas las rifas que van a pasar, porque va a tener uno por cada referido. Es algo muy interesante, muy interesante. Entonces, ahorita, Dave, if you can put the one for the game, the weekly game.
I can. One quick thing. If you're looking here, I was trying to show you. So this is the current dashboard that I'm in right now that people have. And if they want to go to their profile, they click up here as profile, or they come down here and they click under account profile these. The new view, what you will see, the push when it happens will be this difference. You will see the dashboard at the top, profile underneath, and then it has your referrals so people can see your referrals. Okay. So rather than going into your profile, which you currently do, which I can quickly show you, now what's going to happen is going to be right there. So when you click on normally you go to your profile picture, as you know, then you come from your profile picture and you come down to your referrals. That is now all bypassed. So you'll be able to come directly down to here. And then when you click and open that, please make sure, remember, it takes a while to load depending on how many you've got in your referral page. So I've already clicked on that. That is still loaded and I'm on fast speed, but what it's doing is it's checking everybody out there. As you see that there, that is the part that will get changed. So you'll see it like you did in the double down or what I just showed you on the dashboard. So I don't know if you want to quickly address that with anybody, but that is the new, that's going to be the quick new image. So it's going to take you straight to it. So as soon as you've referred somebody, you see, guys, you want to get them to be signed up completely so they can play in the free game so you can win money. You know, it's a win-win situation. So I'll leave it to you.
Okay. Bueno, aquí me está explicando Dave que después de la actualización, el que va a pasar en este fin de semana, usted va a tener el dashboard de una manera un poquito diferente. Por ejemplo, antes usted entre al menú, entre al dashboard, después puede ver el profile, puede entrar al profile para entrar a los otros detalles. Ahorita todos esos detalles van a cambiar y van a salir directamente en el menú para tener más fácil el acceso a esta parte del dashboard, de donde usted puede ver tus referidos, todas las personas que entraron con usted y el estado de cada persona. Así usted puede estar pendiente y dar seguimiento a cada uno de ellos para estar con perfil completamente configurado. Recuerda, cada perfil completamente configurado representa a usted un poquito más de dinero, en especial en los premios del juego semanal. Y ahorita voy a entrar a explicar lo que es el juego semanal. Ya expliqué esto anteriormente, pero cada persona de nosotros tiene 4 marcas verdes, va a participar. Pero también, si usted invita a una persona nueva, ¿ok? Cuando usted invita a una persona y configura tu perfil correctamente, ¿verdad? Y tiene las 4 marcas verdes, así como está en la página, hay un cuadro pequeño con 4 marcas verdes. Esto significa que usted tiene el CRC, tiene el app, tiene el Facebook, tiene el YouTube ya con marca verde. Cuando el perfil ya está con esta marca verde, ya está calificado para participar en la ruleta o en el spin-off, ¿ok? Ahorita, cuando usted empieza a hacer el spin-off, usted va a entrar con una lista de 1 a 50 personas. Ahorita, los primeros 20, el que están en la lista, ¿ok? Van a tener un bono. Y este bono es bono por lo referido. Ese es solamente en caso si usted referiste a una persona. Por ejemplo, si usted referiste a una persona, ¿ok? Y esta persona hizo el spin, y hizo el ruleta y posicionó en los primeros 20 lugares, a usted van a pagar un bono de $1 a $20. Y si usted tiene 2 o 3 o 4 personas en la lista, refleja a usted por más y más y más bonos. Entonces, esto es muy importante. Dave, can you show me the weekly game, please? Ok. Entonces, cuando entra a la lista de 50, los primeros 20 van a tener el chance de tener el bono de referido, pero el resto van a ganar lo que es entradas gratuitas. Y los primeros 5 personas que están en la lista van a entrar en dar la vuelta en otra ruleta para poder definir qué premio puede tener. Y los premios son diferentes, ¿verdad? En el otro miércoles vamos a dar a ustedes exactamente qué premios hay, pero hay premios desde una camisa hasta un boleto de avión y mucho más que esto. Entonces, esto es algo muy interesante. Después después de terminar esto, entra a lo que es el juego mensual. Este juego semanal va a arrancar el 21 de agosto. El 21 de agosto va a arrancar a las 12:01 exactamente en la mañana va a arrancar este juego y va a empezar a trabajarla. Y cada 4 semanas, en realidad no es un juego mensual, es un juego con ciclo de 4 semanas. Eso significa, puede ser porque a veces hay un mes, tiene 5 semanas. Entonces, no, esto va a ser definido por semana. Entonces, cada 4 semanas se define un juego mensual. Entonces, en el juego mensual también debe de hacer unos, dar vuelta a la ruleta para definir también los ganadores. Dave, can you show me the one for the monthly? Ok, ese es el juego mensual. Aquí va a dar vueltas, son casi, yo creo que son como 20 vueltas durante estas 4 semanas. Si tu posición queda en los primeros 5 lugares, esto va a entrar a otra ruleta para definir cuáles son los premios. Es algo muy interesante, es algo motivante, la verdad, muy motivante, que usted puede empezar a promover, y esto va a ayudar a usted a vender boletos durante el juego de semanal y mensual. Y recuerdan, tenemos también un juego diario, ok, pero este todavía no va a arrancar ahorita porque ya está aprobada y todo, pero van a esperar, yo creo que como por septiembre más o menos, van a aplicar el juego diario. Entonces, este todavía no vamos a explicarla ahorita, posiblemente el miércoles o el próximo sábado vamos a explicar lo que es el juego diario. Ahorita vamos a enfocar en el juego semanal y mensual. Así, déjame ver si tengo otra información. Sí, todo está bien. Si tienen alguna pregunta, alguna duda, algún comentario, por favor, ponerlo en el chat de donde estás viendo, por ejemplo, en Facebook, en Twitter, en Twitch, en cualquiera. Pone tu pregunta y nosotros ahorita mismo lo contestamos después de terminar la presentación. Muchísimas gracias y espero esta información que pueda ayudar a usted a promover Avazoo de una manera muy motivante. Y muchas gracias. Okay, Dave.
All right, so look, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a teaser here. So don't take it yet to the bank because we've put in the request. But the daily game is going to work this way. What's going to happen is every day you're going to come in and you're going to spin, and there's going to be 20 spots here. So the person that's number 1 will be reversed on the 20 people that spin off. So what's going to happen is you're going to come in through that day and you're going to spin to get the highest number. So let's say Sue is the highest number. When it goes to the spin-off wheel, you got 40 spots on there, the 40 prizes. The person who spins first is the person that come in 20. So it eliminates one of the spots on the prize. Then the 19th eliminates a spot on the prize, the 18th. So by the time it comes down to you as the winner, you're now only got 20 spots in there of the prizes. So the daily game is going to get really exciting. And we're trying to figure out if we can do a referral bonus in that daily game as well. So every day there'll be a daily bonus. So I don't know if you want to quickly tell that in Spanish to our friends.
No problem, Dave. That means in this case there will be no repetition in the prizes or something like that.
So on this particular one, what will happen? So if they win the daily cash prize, whatever it is, 100 or 1,000 or 300, but they land on it, that 300 comes off. So what it's doing is the higher you qualify, the higher probability of getting one of the other prizes. Now, of course, the person who's in bottom place could get the top prize. That could happen. But this is how we've created it on a daily basis to
depend on his luck.
Yeah. But just please make sure everybody knows this, that we put the request in. It's not approved yet. Hopefully approved. The starting date for the daily game would be a week after the launch of the monthly game. So it'll be won't be to about September the 10th.
Yeah, around September. Okay. Bueno, ahorita Dave me está comentando que yo puedo dar a ustedes un poquito más de información sobre el daily o el juego diario. El juego diario es algo muy interesante. Tenemos en el día 24 horas, pero vamos a tener solamente 18 vueltas o spins, ¿ok? Entonces, cada hora vamos a tener una vuelta. Ahorita, posible usted no puede hacer todas, posible puede hacer 1 o 2 o 3 o 4, depende. Pero tenemos una lista de 20 personas, ¿ok? Y va a estar entrando en la lista en base al total el que acumula durante estos vueltas. Entonces, al final de los 18 horas o al final del día, vamos a ver quién es el que está en el primer lugar, quién es el segundo, el tercero, el cuarto, hasta el 20. Entonces, esta gente van a entrar a la vuelta de los que es la ruleta de los premios. Entonces, hay algo muy interesante aquí. Por ejemplo, si uno inició la vuelta y ganó $100, en la vuelta, en la ruleta, hay 40 premios, ¿ok? Entonces, si uno de los 20 eligió uno, entonces este premio ya sale de la ruleta, va a quedar solamente 39. Y así sucesivamente. Por ejemplo, si el número 5, la persona número 5 ganó otro premio, este premio va a salir de la ruleta y va a quedar 38 y así sucesivamente. Entonces, hasta de los 20 personas, el último va a entrar para dar vuelta solamente para tener 20 premios, uno de 20 premios. Es algo muy interesante y muy motivante. La cosa es, todavía no está aprobado al 100% para poder compartirlo con detalles completas. Pero pendiente con este juego porque va a ser muy interesante. Ok, Dave.
Okay, so we're pretty well done right now, guys, on your updates where things are. So I don't know, Justin, if we got any Q&A that we need to address. But guys, we are pushing heavy for next Wednesday to introduce the prizes. The way it will go down is Tuesday night. If you already voted, make sure you have. Votes only count for those that have made a pledge or a donation. So you can vote on it. Even if the PayPal kicks back, that's not your fault. I mean, you know, it's whatever the situation happened is, but we are going to consider those votes as well. We want to close out the marathon next week. We have decided to make some donations up and above what was collected to the marathon people, so to the whoever's they are who wins the prizes. Remember, 30% goes out to the number 1 vote, 25% goes out to vote number 2. 3, 4, and 5 of the organizations and charities get 15% each. We want to close that out next Tuesday night. That's the goal, so we can introduce it on Wednesday. That then is official. All the coupons have gone out to people. People are signing up with coupons every day. Good job, you guys. Whether you're selling them or giving them away, great job. Congratulations. Love what you're doing. Wednesday, we'll be introducing in depth the prizes, and then on Saturday, 1 week today, we will be doing that. Both days will have promotions on them for of different concepts you can do and how you can get some additional stuff to get the ball rolling. And then on Sunday night next week, 1 week this Sunday night at 1 minute past midnight, so wherever you are in the world, we right now believe it's going to be UTC time. So obviously for somebody like me who's in Pacific Coast, Las Vegas, that means that I will be able to start spinning Sunday afternoon because our servers have already clicked into Monday morning. So guys, you'll be able to come in and spin the wheel. And then you'll be able to sit back and watch during the week. You can do all your spins at once, or you can sit and do them at the end of the week or a couple each day, whatever. Get yourself onto the leaders board. And of course, we are hoping that we can't insist on it, but we're hoping that you guys can, we're hoping you guys can still, sorry, I just saw a little blurb come up. I apologize about that. We're hoping that you guys can still, you know, get some of your previous people involved so that they can play and win as well. So just let's go over any Q&A, what we got, and then we'll wrap the call. But thank you guys for coming in to find out about the game. It's very exciting. It's what we are, you know, we really are, had a great response from just the first contacts we made in our different contacts we have in reference who would like to be a sponsor. And we've got some good stuff happening. We do have my friend in Fort Lauderdale said once we get 10,000 players planning it, that he will go ahead and present a car. Guys, we got a lot of great things happening. It's all down to us now to make the game good. We do want to get you to make sure that everybody does a testimonial if you win. We can't make you do that testimonial, but we want to get the testimonials up there so you can say, hey, I won the money. We want to get that out to the world that people are winning money right now that will create excitement. A video from somebody saying, hey, I played this week and I won $100, or I played this week and won an airline ticket, or I played this week and won a t-shirt. Whatever it is, we want to get that out as soon as we possibly can to people to let everybody know. So obviously that helps with everybody understanding that we're as real as it can be. All right, Justin, what questions do we got?
All right. Yep, we do have a few questions. You want to start with the first one now?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Okay, so first question says, so 1 spin per hour, but what time exactly does it start?
Okay, so don't worry about that game, because that's the daily game, and you'll be able to read all about the instructions. But I'll answer that question for you now, because I want to answer everybody's questions. It will start at 1 minute past midnight, or in other words, 00.01, 1 minute into the new day. Now, I can't tell you, and that's all UTC time, so I can't tell you where you live. So again, that for me would be the afternoon the day before, if that makes sense. So you'll see it, but there will be a clock so you understand when the new game starts. Like Kelly's ahead of us and down in Australia. So it'll be at different times, but you're going to work off a UTC time, and it starts at 1 minute past. Next question, Jack. But it'll all be on the site, and the daily game is something we're really putting our focus on, guys. Yes, the weekly one is important, very important. The monthly one's way, way important because it's bigger prizes. But the daily one is engagement on each and every day. People have a chance to win something. That is going to create the excitement for people to start straight away today. Okay, next question.
Okay. In terms of our own marketing of the new games, what, if any, marketing tools are Avazoo going to supply in order to help us promote for ticket sales?
Website, app, sponsor link, Facebook page. We're going to be doing postings on Facebook. We're going to be doing advertisement on Twitter, Facebook. We got videos coming of little blurbs that you'll be able to use the videos. We're going to give you as much as we've got as we promote. Remember, we promote and we sell tickets direct, and them tickets fall into the round robin. So for those of you that are in the round robin, then obviously you get rewarded both ways. But basically, you just promote Avazoo. The new game is going to create. Remember, they cannot play in the game until they own a ticket. So that is what the whole goal here is, to sell 50 million tickets. The goal now is the urgency. They're going to sell the tickets due to the fact is that they can play in free games. I'm not personally going to promote no more the Avazoo Billion Dollar Raffle as my front promotion. That's my back. What I'm going to promote is, hey, listen, would you spend $100 to get involved that you can win games daily, weekly, monthly, and that's going to be for at least the next 100 days, the next 3 months. That's my promotion. That's how I'm going to do it. Oh, and by the way, when you spend that $100, you get a raffle ticket into 2 events, which is going to pay out $1 billion, 1 to 3 chance of a cash prize. So, guys, there's a lot of different ways to promote this to get the people, but the objective is they got to buy a ticket, and if they don't buy a ticket, they can't play in the game. It's really that simple. Of course, the other qualifier is they must have the 4 green ticks. Anyway, just next question.
Okay. Elias, did you have something? I saw you jumped in. Did you want to?
Yes, I need to ask Dave a question because he just mentioned it. You said, Dave, that there are a lot of videos that we could use. Okay. Now, my question is, let's say if you have a video in YouTube or in TikTok or on Facebook or anywhere, could I use that part of a video or a complete video to use it in my social networks and my YouTube channel and my TikTok, etc., etc.?
Anything we have that is posted to the general public, you can use, cut it, slice it. You can even take 3 videos, cut them up, and join them together as one new video. Anything from our website, you can do. If you decide to rewrite a text or something, just submit it. We will get it approved as quick as we can. And then you can use your own stuff. But you'll be able to use anything from our websites, text-wise, cut it, slice it, put it together. Same with all our videos. Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. All right. So whoever asked the question about, what we're going to give you to advertise, the best advertisement you got right now is word of mouth. the best advertisement you're going to get after week 1 is that there are winners, people winning money, winning prizes. That's the best advertisement. Word of mouth coming out your mouth. Hey, you know somebody, you participated in the game with Avazoo and they won prizes. Remember, there are 5 prizes each week that go out, or each week and each month. And of course, daily, there will be 20 prizes daily that are going out. So it's going to be word of mouth. It'll catch on fire. There's no doubt. We've had a lot of people look at this. This will create a, posting just one time on Facebook, getting people in now may generate a frenzy. Go ahead. Next question, Justin.
Okay. You say that people can contact their referrals, but if they don't complete the process, but there is no contact information provided in the dashboard for those referrals.
Okay, so we don't, under regulations, we are not allowed to provide contact information. We have requested, you can see the name, you can, here, I think I'm still on the page. So you can go in to your dashboard. This is my dashboard, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go into your dashboard, of course, there's that different view. So it will make it easier. So when you get in this view, just here, there's going to be your referrals. When you click on that referrals, what's going to happen is going to be a little bit more informative for you. So right now, what happens is when you go into your referrals, which is your profile, it's going to tell you where your status is. And if you've got one of these grayed out, it's going to give you the option by Wednesday to go and redo that. So by Wednesday, this will create your, you'll be able to go back in and make sure yours is updated. Right now, you can't do that. So if you didn't have, say you didn't like the Facebook page, that is going to stop you from playing in the game. So you have to like it. Now, it might require for you to log out, log back in, and re-like it again if that still stays green. But Wednesday, this will be pushed over the weekend, and that will be announced on Wednesday. However, when you come down to your referrals, what you're going to be able to do, you'll actually be able to see, if you go to the landing page, somebody who's not even bought a ticket, you'll be able to take their email address and you'll be able to go, okay, I'm going to email them out, or if it's Paul or whatever. So you'll actually, even if they've just gone to your landing page, so if they've come from a banner and gone over here to your landing page and they submitted that form, remember, that's a gift that keeps on giving. Once they fill in this page, and this is being redesigned completely about the free game, once they complete that page in there, automatically you're going to have their email address and their name. Now, in reference to the direct referrals, and by the way, guys, this is your best bet. Okay, this is incredible for a AAP. An AAP, a store, now can get literally thousands and thousands of people in that winning line, that they're winning money all the while. What I mean by that is, if you buy that ticket from the gas station and that person goes and plays and they fall in that top category right here, then what's going to happen is that gas station could end up having all 20 people in here in the winning. And when the daily one comes out, that's even bigger. So, that AAP is where you want to do it, because they do the most ticket sales, but now it's financially rewarding for the AAP store. They're seeing results daily, weekly, monthly, and at the end they get up to $3 million for the jackpot prize. But in your referrals, what will happen is when you click and open that, you then will have certain information. Now, I have to be careful how I word this, because the terms and conditions got changed after being open for about a year. So for an example, if I come down here, say to this person here, which is a test for Avazoo, or this person here, obviously I don't know who that is. Well, actually, that's not a test for Avazoo. If I come to this person is prior to the terms and conditions, we will not be able to provide the email address, but you will eventually, anybody that is past that time, you will be able to click on, well, actually, you won't need to click. It'll just be here, and you'll see, and you'll say, okay, well, this guy's done nothing. Let me contact Douglas. His email address is on there. We cannot provide you with phone number. We cannot provide you with any other private information. We just can't. But from the deadline date where we said that we can use the email, there's questions come up before in the past. Do we sell people's data? We're highly, highly regulated, guys. We cannot do certain things. This is one of the things we can't even pass that information to you. When we brought these up to the regulator 2 or 3 separate times, the regulator is saying, so you're telling me the people sign up somebody and they don't know who they signed up? And I said, no, they went out and started marketing, and then marketing people went and bought a ticket and they don't even know who they are. And he still don't quite grasp it. But the bottom line to this, we're going to provide you with a name and an email address subject to when they done the terms and conditions. So you'll have some people in your referral winning line that you most probably will never be able to get their email address unless you know them. But after that date, back in 2022, when we changed it, you'll have their email. That's the best we can do for you. Next question, Just.
Okay. With the coupons, does the person registering need to go through the payment gateway?
Say again.
Yeah. With the coupons, does the person registering need to go through the payment gateway?
I mean, why would you? I don't quite get that, guys. That's just a double, what I would call in England, a double Dutch question. If you got a coupon, you're not paying for the gateway. If you're clicking on payment of the gateway, I'm not even sure how you can actually do that. Can they do that, Just?
With a promotional coupon, because it's 100% discounted, no, there's no need to go through the payment gateway.
But I don't think they can. It goes to the green ticks in the box.
Yeah, they can claim straight from the start of the process. Yeah, they won't have to go through the payment gateway at all.
Let me, because guys, I have to ask Justin, because there's obviously things I don't know what they do in player support, but I'm just going to make sure we got this right. So in here, to claim your this is the sign up process, right? Sign up comes in. You must do your profile picture. Now, somebody's already asked us the other day, could we move this up and make it look so it kind of looks better and they claim the tickets? The answer is no. Okay, the reason you're getting a free coupon ticket and a free voucher is because you are liking our YouTube, you're liking our Facebook, you're going into the CRC and you're using the app. So you don't get chance to just claim the ticket and then sit there doing nothing. If you want the free ticket, you're required to go ahead and get all 4 likes. Whether you use them after the fact, it's down to you. So basically, a coupon goes to profile picture, and if you're coming in under the coupon status, it will show you this straight away, and that's what you need to do first. And then underneath it, there's it says claim your coupon, and that is highlighted in a lower grade of red. I think it's red. Once you've got all 4 ticks, that becomes full color red, and you can click on it and claim your ticket. If you go to the payment, you go to the payment, and then you go over and do it. So it's a different route when you sign up. Justin, you can't even get off that with a coupon code. You can't click on the dashboard. You can't even go back to. You can't do anything, can you?
Yeah, that's correct. And the question was asked by Kelly, and she says that the payment form is coming up for that person when they're trying to register.
No, it can't. It doesn't do that, right? Am I not mistaken?
No, you're 100% right. That's why I'm wondering if the process was done incorrectly at some point with that person, Kelly. Maybe
Kelly,
the link was broken.
What we have found is some people go over to the dashboard, put in the coupon code, and then what they do is they go back and change. They change the form. They go back to it, and then they go to click back in, and they're trying to buy it.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. The link is broken at that point, and it's not going to recognize the coupon. So
yeah. But on our end, you can't even get to the site. And again, Kelly, if you want to use a $20 coupon ticket, I don't care if it's $100. Just let me know you're using it as a test, and you can go in. But you can't even get to. You can't even get to the site. It's all grayed out. Everything is grayed out on the side, the profile, everything, until that coupon is claimed, and that sits directly underneath. You have to click on it. I mean, Justin, how many tests a day do you guys do?
Quite a bit.
Okay. I mean, is there anything apart from that? I mean, I have
no. You're 100% right. And
right.
She just came back and she said that it is a NFT upgrade. So now I'm wondering. If
you can't do an NFT upgrade.
Because they're raffle coupons.
It's 2 different things.
Yeah. Yeah, I can reach out to her.
Okay, so guys, so you're all aware, everybody got the vouchers are for raffle tickets. If you wanted an NFT opportunity, we'd have had to gone in and created you a voucher for an NFT. You all got raffle tickets. You did not get, you didn't get vouchers for NFTs, right? Just?
Yes, that's correct.
Cool. Okay. All right. Next question, guys.
Okay. So can I give out my free raffle coupons to anyone with financial challenges to pay for their reserved raffle ticket? I know 3 people in this category, even though they have been diligently collecting free entries through the app daily.
Can they get, so if they're collecting entries through the app, they must have a ticket.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have been deleted out.
Yeah, you would have been. So if you've got somebody that is participating, unless it's through the month of January that they are, then we're supposed to make their payment. That'd be the only time when we've done that promotion through the month of January. It's actually the holidays. We've done a promotion. If they signed up and then they had until the end of January, they were supposed to make their payment for their ticket. If they didn't make their payment, what we are starting to do now is remove all those individuals. They would lose all of their entries because it's a different account with a different coupon. They need to make their payment for the ticket. If it's a freebie ticket that we give out at the beginning, then they're home safe. What you'd have to do is give us the names. It's like last week. Do you remember last week we had that one person that said he sold 5 tickets, but only one showed up with 15 free entries?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you have to understand something. You do not get your free entries until it's a sign up complete. In other words, if somebody doesn't sign into the profile and put the profile picture up, or if somebody doesn't go and like the CRC, in other words, if they don't meet the requirements, you don't meet your bonus of 15 free entries. So a gentleman last week come along and tried to say to us about, the difference in the sign up. Well, you can't do that right now, guys. Sorry, that's phone wrong. You can't do that right now, guys. You must complete the sign up process completely. So, or the people, then you get rewarded with the 15 free entries. Next question, Just.
Okay. Kempson asks why I still cannot vote in the marathon for the marathon.
Sorry, Just, somebody called and I had to answer it. It was Greg, but go ahead.
No worries. So Kempson asks why I still cannot vote for the marathon.
Log out of the CRC, log back in. That would be as far as we know, unless there's another problem, but the voting has been fixed and Justin even checked it this morning. So I would log out of the CRC, literally log out, then log back in, and then put in a ticket into the help desk so one of our engineers can get on it straight away. But as far as we know, and Justin, didn't you test it this morning?
Yeah, I tested like 5 minutes before this call. Yeah.
Okay. So Kempson, we believe it's working, but of course, things, you know how things are in technology. So,
actually, if I could add to that too, I noticed it did take a couple moments for it to load at the bottom of the page. So just be patient with it when you click on that link. And I also would recommend trying a different browser or a private window if you do have any cache issues. Okay.
So there you go, Kempston. But if you got a problem, just put in a ticket and Justin will walk you through it, or one of the player support will go through it with you. We'll do whatever we need to get you to vote. Your vote counts. Okay, very serious. Your vote counts.
Yes.
Next question.
Okay. To verify VIPs and players who were formerly involved, but for whatever reason have been inactive and did not keep up with their daily entries, are these people all welcomed back?
Yes, that's what we're trying to do. We are trying to rekindle the fire. We're trying to re-engage them. I made a statement to everybody 2 years ago, let's leave nobody behind. And I mean that sincerely. And I've gone out and beyond and had my rear end chewed out a few times for doing things that I should not have done. Sometimes it's easy to ask forgiveness and needs permission. We are trying to get all of the initial people engaged in this program. They got a free $20 ticket. Now they can play in free games and they can win prizes. Why would they not want to do that? You know, even if they have the doubt and belief that, hey, will we ever do $1 billion raffle? Right now, their results are a maximum of 30 days. they can see results that people are getting prizes and people are excited. It could be one of those. So yes, go and rekindle them, but you need to move quickly. That's why we put a deadline date on it, the August 21st. Anybody that gets rekindled, that first week game, that's 1 week this Monday morning, they need to play in that game for you to be rewarded. Now, if they don't play in that game, they get everything updated, they still have their ticket and they're still alive. But for you to get rewarded with a future ticket, okay, and you can get 10 raffle tickets. So if you relight 10 of your old people and they go in and play in that game next week, 10 people, you get 10 raffle tickets for you for the next 10 consecutive raffles. That's crazy for you guys not to put the effort forward and reach out to these people to go and try to get them back in. A, to show these guys that we've been around, it's working. B, for you to be rewarded with the next 10 raffles. You've already got your D-Day raffle ticket, the $5 billion one. So you need to be putting focus on it today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. Well, to me, it comes too quick. So I would be on the phone today, rekindling them, saying, guys, get into your account. If you've lost your password, go to dashboard, log in, go and log in there and hit password reset. I know we had about 30 odd password resets yesterday, I saw. So guys, you're doing some good work, but you need to get them in, get them updated, and play in the game. They got their free ticket, and then you get rewarded. If they are a winner, you pick up $20 if they're in that top number one spot of the leaders board. So guys, it's all a plus right now for you. After the 21st, it's a negative. So go for the pluses. They're a lot better. Next question.
Okay, and that's actually it for questions at this
All
time.
right, so guys, we thank you very much for joining us today. Obviously, Wednesday's a big day. Monday will be a company update as called at 11 o'clock as normal. There is a couple of things that I put requests in, so I'm kind of praying and hoping that we get them back during the weekend and ready for Monday morning. Some of you wonder, how does that happen? Well, because we're dealing with the Philippines, our Monday at 2 o'clock is actually 2 a.m. in the Philippines of Tuesday morning. So why I can do the updates on Monday is I usually get the results back late Sunday night. But we got some pretty good announcements coming if they're ready for Monday. If not, we'll announce them on Wednesday. And of course, from Wednesday onwards, it is nothing but game on. We may handpick some of you to ask to play in the week game, testing it, making sure it's happened. And yes, if you've got sponsors and people that you want to, want to sponsor, please make sure they contact us. We'll be happy to do so. All right, Elias, I think, is there anything you need to address with our Spanish community, or pretty well we're good?
No, we are okay. We are okay.
Good. Are you still as excited?
I was just telling my family in Jordan that they have to be very, very, very ready for that.
I tell you what, I mean, I give that little teaser of the daily game. Obviously, we got to get it signed off, but that's going to be fun because the person that wins the leaders board that is in number one place, that person gets last draw. And of course, the prizes come out. So that's really going to create some excitement. Yeah. And if we can get this money added to it as a referral on that as well, man, that's a win-win for everybody. So it's pretty exciting. So
yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right, brother. Thank you for everything. Enjoy your weekend with the family. Appreciate you coming on. Paul, I don't know if there's anything you want to say to anybody, any reminders in reference to the marathon, getting the vote. Obviously, guys, you just heard that Kempston's having a problem with the voting. We did test it this morning. It was working this morning. We're in the technology world. Things do break. We are doing a push this weekend. So if we do know it's still not working, obviously we'll get it fixed and get it working. But Paul, anything you want to say? Carol,
I just want to thank everyone that has voted already, and just reiterate what you're saying there, Dave. Please, if you've not voted, please go in and vote. Your votes are important to us. And again, depending on what is said by PayPal, some of you might get a refund. We'll email you if you do. And please redonate, because every penny counts towards these charitable causes. And if anyone does have problems with voting, please get in touch with customer support.
Cool. Just anything we need to cover on customer support anywhere?
No, I think we're good. But like Paul said, if you do have any trouble or anything, feel free to reach out to us. We're going to be here to help you guys out. And yeah, info@avazoo.com is the best way to reach us. So
cool. Guys, I know some of you don't send in tickets and you just go to the CRC. The CRC stands for Communication. Think of the word communication resource center. We have got unbelievable people in our resource center. I'm in there a lot more than you guys think because I have several accounts, so I sit and watch. And some of you that post things and respond to people, that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create this community that truly do want to help people. There's so many people talk the talk and never produce the walk. Okay, we are trying. Yes, we're never going to get it all. But if there's an 80-20 rule right now that 20% want to help people and 80% don't, we're trying to swap that and balance it that 80% want to help. Right now, we've got that in the CRC Center, the Communication Resource Center. We really, truly are people that care about helping, making changes. So, guys, the Resource Center is a great way to get answers to questions. We've got Daniel, we got Sylvia, we got player support. I mean, we just got the volunteers, you know, from all of everybody. I don't even want to name names because there's so many people, but thank you so much. But it will start to get pretty crazy, I would think, here in, you know, a couple of weeks from now. It's going to be pretty hectic, I would imagine, as these tickets start coming on, and that creates excitement for them. And again, we've got a couple of large accounts waiting to come on board just to when we get to a certain time. So, guys, it's going to be exciting. The more we get in, the more money that comes in. The more money comes in, the more prizes we can pay out. It's a wicked world, but it's a real world. So, guys, thank you for everything you're doing and participating. We are doing some pushes. I will give you a heads up on Monday, but you know, if you go and sign in to the dashboard, like happened the other day, and somebody started, remember we are doing pushes. So sometimes, depending where it is, and a push means that we're working from staging. We have what we call local work on computers at home or in the office. And then from there, it goes up to what we call GitHub, where we put all the code together. And then from the GitHub, it goes over to the developer server. From the developer servers, it goes to staging. Once it's in staging, we test. Then we push that from staging over to main production. Guys, if you see the sites going down, you know, don't panic. It's just that we're in the process of doing so many changes and so many pushes. Once we get the ironing board laid out and it's all flat, what will happen is there'll be a scheduled maintenance push where people will be noticed. But things like we find out from you, there's a, hey, we can't vote. Well, we don't want to sit down and wait 30 days to fix that. So we fix them as quick as we can, and then we do a push. And some people may see the site go down. You can't log into the CRC or something like that. Just be patient. They're all part of the learning curves, especially when you've got somebody, unfortunately, like me, that's always trying to come up with other incentives and concepts to create urgency and create excitement. So I'm always upgrading as much as we can. But if your site goes down tomorrow or Tuesday or Monday or whatever day next week, just give it a little bit of time and understand that, you know, it'll be up just while we're doing a push, because we did have a couple of concerns. But go out to the CRC Center, reach into there, and you've got an amazing amount of people. Right. So prayers out to a lot of people. I'm not going to specifically say names. Obviously, Sylvia is still struggling with her back. Obviously, Paul with missing his toes. But prayers to all your families and everybody. But also, guys, happy birthday to Jennifer. I believe it's a birthday today. I'm not going to put her under the spot and ask her how old she is, because that would be absolutely no manners of an Englishman. However, happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day. You've been with us a long time. Wish I was there with you to have a birthday cake with you, but hopefully we can do that sometime in the future. So God bless to each and every one of you. Thank you for being on the call. Next update will be Monday at 2 o'clock New York time. And again, Wednesday, hopefully we can have the marathon results. Hopefully we can introduce the prizes, and hopefully we can then tell you or tell the marathon people to come on the call. So Wednesday could be a real good day for us. Worst scenario would be 1 week today. So guys, have a great weekend. Be safe as always. Love to you all and family, and God bless. Take care. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Elias. Thank you, Justin. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. God bless, guys.